Bossman Show, Bad Takes. I want to thank you all for the listens from last week on that Unseen Breath take. Over 300,000 listens as we air this week. I thank you for that, Jay. I gotta say, the fans really loved our take on Alvin's Unseen Breath take from last week.
I see that.
That was good. I mean, it was bad, but good at the same time.
Like, literally.
Wow.
It was so bad that it was good.
Yes, so bad it was good. So, we're going to start out this week with set off our tone-setting take of the day. So, Jay, what is the tone-setting take you have for us to start us off with today from your two stories?
A couple dies of bubonic plague after eating raw marmot meat. And if anybody's not familiar with what marmot meat is, that's rodent meat.
So
the Mongolian government has lifted,
Eating Chuck E. Cheese, obviously.
The Mongolian government has lifted a 6-day quarantine on 118 people that were imposed after a Mongolian couple died of bubonic plague. The couple reportedly caught the disease after eating raw kidney from a marmot, a burrowing type of rodent.
Ugh.
And the reason why they did that is because locals believe eating raw rodent meat is actually healthy. And authorities have warned citizens that the animals can carry Yersinia pestis, the plague-causing bacteria, according to the Agence France Presse. At least one person in the country dies of plague each year, usually from eating raw marmot. The plague, which is typically transmitted from animals to humans by fleas, has a fatality rate of 30% to 60% if untreated.
Yuck. My mouth is like, my stomach is turning hearing that story because that's why I'm not too keen on Chinese buffets. I don't think they got raw rat, a cat, a dog back there, so I'm going to eat them buffets, but come on. You're eating a raw Chuck E. Cheese or a raw Jerry. Come on now. You cause your own difference. I thought bubonic plague was stamped out.
That's what I thought too, so I don't know what's going on with that, but apparently, it came back to strike.
Well, you know how I would say you used to kill yourself and jump in the river? They did it for me. They killed themselves. So, yes,
literally.
Couple, you literally killed yourself. So, good job with that. You lost your life due to being dumb. A bad take. You tried to get a plague, and you got it. And then you're in the dirt somewhere rotting away with the rotten rat that you ate.
I don't know why somebody would feel that eating rodent meat was healthy at all. I've never heard of that. That memo never came across my desk that, oh yeah, if you eat a rodent such as a rat or whatever, that somehow that's healthy for you.
Nah, it ain't healthy at all. It's pathetic.
Like, that sounds like diseaseful, pretty much. That just sounds like something full of diseases.
Terrible. Oh, God. Terrible. Yeah. They deserve what they got. They deserve. They killed themselves literally for us. So, they literally killed themselves for it. So, what else you got today?
This one's out of Florida. A Florida man gets a DUI after crashing his lawnmower into a police car.
Gulf Coast of Florida. I bet it was the Gulf Coast of Florida.
Yes, it was.
I knew it.
Yes, it was. He's facing charges of driving under the influence after he crashed his riding lawnmower into a police car on Saturday night. This is a grown man, too. Wow. He's 68 years old. Gary Wayne Anderson crashed into the vehicle while an officer was away from the car. The officer walked back to the car after hearing the crash and saw a man on a lawnmower with a trailer. The officer noticed minor damage to the rear plastic piece of the vehicle, and Anderson admitted hitting the cruiser but insisted that there was no damage. Anderson told the officer that he was drunk. Officer said Anderson was unable to complete the field sobriety test and said his demeanor ranged from laughing to aggressive. After Anderson was taken into custody, he reportedly accused the police of poisoning him and asked to be taken to a hospital. Police said that Anderson's blood alcohol content registered .241, more than 3 times the legal limit, and that he also had cocaine in his system. However, Anderson insisted the police put the cocaine in his system, making his point with profane language and racial slurs. Along with the DUI, Anderson was charged with refusing to submit to a DUI test after a license suspension. He has had 2 prior DUI convictions, and his license has been suspended since 1978.
Wow. This man crazy as hell. First of all, now, this is something I have seen here in Georgia as well. I see cats on the street riding more. That's not a vehicle, people. It's not a vehicle. That's a riding more for cutting the grass. And I'm sorry. This is another take I have. This is not what the story is about, but this is a quick take I have. I don't get how some riding mowers cost like $10,000 and $15,000 for a riding mower. I don't understand that. That costs more than some cars cost.
It really does.
I don't know, not to take recovery, but that costs my mind. I don't know why they cost that much. That's more than a car in some instances. So it's like, really? A riding mower?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
So you need to have a riding mower note? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. I don't get why people ride their riding mowers on the street. I don't get it.
I've actually seen that before too.
They're not cars. Okay, this is another take out. So if you're on a riding mower on the concrete, you know them blades underneath aren't you damaging the blades underneath it if you're on the concrete with a riding mower?
More than likely.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, these folks stupid as hell. That's why we have a segment like this on the show, because people do dumb stuff like this. Like, just off that one take, we're just going to 2 more bad takes off of that take. See what I'm saying? It's just perplexing to me. You're 68 years old, you're drunk on Paula Mason, some TTW Samuels, some low-level stuff, and you're going to run into a police car of all things. He had to be slizzed out the world, Jay. Like, for real, dog. For real.
Like, he didn't see the big police car in front of him, like, you can't miss it.
Dog, like, bruh, like, dude, like, come on, dude. See what I'm talking about, man? Like, some of y'all are dumb as hell. You get what you deserve, because you're dumb as hell. Just saying. So, sir, you 68 years, I would tell you to kill yourself, my man, but you already old. You're on the last leg anyway, my man. The ground's calling your name. So I'm not going to tell you to kill yourself. I'm going to tell you to enjoy what you got left in your orange jumpsuit in the Gulf Coast Penitentiary over there, and hope a hurricane don't get you. There's hurricane season now, people, so be careful. So I've been saying, dude is tripping, Jay, for real.
Yes, he is.
Oh, my God. And we got to tell every segment, so Jay, I wanted to recap Alvin real quick. Alvin came by my office to ask me his question, Jay. I got to do this question, answer the question, Jay. I don't want to answer the question. He said to me, boss, when is UPS, now UPS, when is UPS gonna bring me my box square, boss? Do you know?
When is UPS gonna bring him his box square?
Yes. I'm like, my man, do I work there?
Right, like you have all of the shipping information.
Exactly. Like, my man, do I control dispatch? Do I control the logistical routing of your, quote, square box or whatever you called it? Like, my man, like, really? Boss thought you
That's crazy, and he meant it, too.
Yeah. My man, UPS. Nah, boss. UPS. You know, UPS. That's what the letters say, UPS, boss. You know them UPS letters. Uh-huh.
How did he order something from UPS anyway?
Exactly. He said, boss, there's some math equations on this paper. You mean the tracking number, Alvin? You ain't got it, boss? Pull up on
Why would you have the tracking number?
Exactly. Like, why would I know? He said he thought it was in my computer. No.
Why? Why would it be there? You didn't order anything, and on top of that, you don't work at UPS. You're not affiliated with UPS. You're not a contractor for UPS. So why would you have any of this information?
Exactly. So he brings me this crap like, boss, you gotta help me with this, boss. You know all about it. I don't, Alvin. I'm not a UPS worker. What? You're not? Alvin, this office is like a UPS place to you. Or a box place to you that I got shipping package out here. Well, I mean, don't you have a studio line to call in for the math equations to get your box square? Alvin, get out of my
what?
face. Exactly.
No.
So
you gotta be kidding me right now.
I wish I was, but I'm not.
This man really thought you worked at UPS. At what point in time has he seen you driving around in anything that resembled a UPS truck?
Exactly.
Or at what point in time did he see you delivering packages to anyone?
Exactly. And my man brought this printed off confirmation of shipping to me. And boss, I got this off of Amazon. Amazon? You mean Amazon, Alvin? No, Amazon is like a tree, right? Or a zoo, right?
What the?
I can't, Alvin. I'm done.
That's the thing. You try to correct him, and then he always tries to correct you when he's already wrong.
He bought a Bluetooth speaker, an Amazon Alexa, and he bought some socks and some hats and a how to DJ book. Like, what? They need all that crap.
I still don't get how he's now all of a sudden ordering these things online from UPS and Amazon. Like, how do you know how to get to these websites? How do you know to put in a card number if he knows what a card number is?
I don't know how we did it.
Yeah, I'm confused.
He used a Visa card ending in like 8469 or something like that. He had a Visa card of all things. He has a Visa card. How do you get that? So
yeah, I don't get it.
These are the math equations, boss, to bring me the box square, right? The math equations.
The card numbers are now called math equations?
Exactly.
Wow, okay, I learned something new each day.
Alvin never ceases to amaze with his bad takes, ever. Never ceases to amaze. Never ceases to amaze me. And I think, Jay, with me having an office again, he's going to come by my office and give us more bad takes. He knows where I'm at now.
Yep.
But to bring me your shipping confirmation and your order, like I have your order. Like, for real?
Yeah, like, where's my up?
And admitted, he said it was, I'm going to give out Elvis, always with a straight face. Always a straight face when he tells me this stuff. It's never forced. It's always a calm or excited straight face to tell me these things. I'm like, dude, really? Okay. Get out of my office, Alvin. That's all I can say is get out of my office. I can't deal with this. So, folks, that's Alvin's update for the week. We got some more bad things for you after the break in the Bossman Show, the hour of power entertainment. Thanks again for BossmanShow.com. Remember, I listened to the last week's segment. Thank you for that. Keep listening to the show. More show after the break. Boss and Jay, bad takes. Stick with us.
My heart skips skipping the beat. You're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist. Okay.
I don't think you know what you're doing to me. You got
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back on the Boss Man Show. Bad Take 7 Part 2. We was going to do this for next week, but I'm going to do it now. Jay, our man Alvin, and he came off yesterday to talk to me. He also shared with me that he went to this place called the, quote, White Coat Place. And they had
the White Coat Place?
And they had blue sheet people, and he went for a physical, not physical, but a physical, okay? And they gave him, quote, a paper for pills, told him to fill it. And he presented me with his prescriptions for me to fill it. I gotta have him in my office. Boss told me to have it, fill it. You got the pills right, boss. You got them, don't you? Like I'm a pharmacy. So my man thought the other day that I was a UPS office and a pharmacy at the same damn time. Also, while calling a doctor's office, a white coat police called nurses the blue sheet people to get his, quote, physical.
And let's not forget the blue sheet people.
I'm like, my man, you mean they have scrubs? Nah, boss, blue sheets. He said it with a straight face, too. Nah, boss, blue sheets. Blue sheet people.
Nobody that works at a hospital or doctor's office walks around wearing blue sheets. They may have on scrubs.
Exactly.
Or a uniform. Not blue sheets. And even if they were wearing blue sheets, they're not called blue sheet people.
Exactly. And you call doctor the white coat man.
Right, the white coat place. The doctor?
But I don't know what's worse than the fact that he called it what he called, or that he bought a prescription for me to fill a prescription for him. Like I'm a pharmacy.
Both. Both are pretty bad. You don't call a doctor the white coat person. That's not how this works.
Wait, physical.
And you don't go to a studio expecting your prescription to be filled.
Exactly. Like, my man. What are you thinking, my man? Like, what? And let's not forget physical. Not physical.
Yeah, physical.
Like, physical. Like, what is that, my man?
You mean physical, not physical? He just has to make things harder than what it actually is. Like, sometimes simple is better.
Like, okay, what if you're his doctor? How do you work with him if you're his doctor? How do you work
I don't even know.
How do he tell you what's wrong with him? How does he tell you?
That's what I don't get. Like, how does he say, because majority of the time he calls things different things. So how does he describe what his issue is? How does he even call him setting up an appointment? Who set this appointment for him? And did he do this himself?
Exactly. So many questions. Like, how does it even go down?
Yeah, how does that even go down? When he signed in, like, he didn't know he was signing into the doctor's office. Like, what sign did he see outside, and what did he translate it into his mind? Because usually doctor's office have, like, a sign outside before you walk in, like Dr. So-and-so.
Exactly. Like, how does one have him as a patient and get through it? I would punch him in his face if I was his patient. I can't knock this guy the hell out today. Mr. Alvin, what's wrong with you? Well, I don't know. The sky's green today. And this new doc, you heard his son thing? It's like, I can imagine to talk to him with his own doctor. Like, what kind of takes he's giving his doctor? Like, what? Like, that's the worst appointment ever of the day, having him as a patient.
He probably has bad takes all the time when he goes to the doctor's office.
I can only imagine. Drawing his blood, doing a little cough test with his Johnson. I can only imagine hitting him with the knee with the little reflector thing, whatever that thing is called. I can only imagine the blood pressure cuff. How's he do breathe in and breathe out? That has to be a hard concept for him. It has to be.
How does he not think he's being attacked when he's going through a physical?
Exactly.
Because he seems to think that a war is going on every time there's a simple football game.
I bet he's going crazy. Oh my God. Yes, the football, like, yeah. Dude is probably, like, panicked, or I bet his pressure's high as hell at the doctor's office. He's probably panicked about what's going on around him. Like, how did he get there? First, probably the bus, but how did he find his way into the right place, first of all?
Thank you. That's what I'm wondering. Like, how did he find his way to the right place?
Jesus, that's a good question. I'm scared to ask him what he's going to tell me, but I will ask him when I see him again. I will ask him.
You should really ask him this. Like, how'd you know where to go?
I'm going to ask him at the In the name of show content, I'm gonna ask him. Name of show content, I'm gonna ask him. Because, like, what? Yeah, but I think Alvin had a pretty bad couple of weeks. Unseen breath. You sticking on UPS, sticking on my pharmacy now. And vesicles. Blue sheet people and the white coat man, the white coat place.
Yeah, that's a lot of bad takes in just 1 week.
I'm like, dude is a walking, living, breathing bad take. He is really is.
Yup.
Dude, like, come on. You're 51 years old. You can't be as damn stupid. But you are.
Pretty much, like, something's not connecting right upstairs.
I don't know how I don't know how he gets there. I don't know how they treat him. I don't know how he hasn't. I'm confused. How do you treat him as a patient? He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, I'm just as confused.
How do you? How does he? Okay, what they gave him some pills. I couldn't decode what they were, but they was some medicine. They gave him about 4 pills of 4 different medicines. They're like, yeah, get these. Yeah, boss. You got them back. I know they said if you're in the field, you know, you can feel them, right? No, I can't, sir. I'm not a pharmacy.
How does he not know you aren't a pharmacy? He's known you for a few years. So that's the part I don't get either. Like, how does he not know that you're not a pharmacy? I'm quite sure that the sign says Bossman Studios.
Yeah.
Not Bossman Pharmacy.
Yeah. It says Bossman Show on above the door. That's what it says, Bossman Show.
Well, still, yeah, Bossman Show. But it still doesn't say, like, Bossman Pharmacy or anything that would indicate that you're part of the health field at all.
No, not at all. It has a microphone and a logo and my name on it. That's what it says. His logo above the top of the door, it says the Bossman Show offices. He knows this. Alvin met me.
That's the thing.
He met me in 16.
Yeah, that's a few years. Yeah.
He should know better. But he hasn't
Yeah,
learned.
exactly. He should know better. He knows you deal with microphones and stuff. And talking squares, as the way he would call it.
Exactly. He knows. Like, new listeners, Jay will tell you, I let Alvin go out on the road with me a few times, and he was very bad, okay? I can think of New Year's Eve 18 of how bad he was. Well, 17 rather. Remember I had that party in Miami and how he was very bad that night? Saying the wrong
Yup,
thing.
exactly. Calling places what they're not. Calling South Beach what a different title.
Yes, I've tried to get Alvin some opportunities. He's a listener that kind of figured out where I was at, people, so he knows where my office is. He shows up like every day to talk to me about random crap I don't care about. Literally. Every day. So yeah, I'm with you, Jay. I have no idea how this man goes to the doctor's office. I have no idea. How do you weigh him? How do you get him to lay down and wait for the doctor? How do you ask him any pain today? What's your pain level? How do you ask him these questions? Anything do happen to you health-wise? That's a good, you know what would be a bad reality TV show? Alvin at the doctor's office. See him go to the doctor.
I think like his whole life would be like a funny reality show.
I mean, like, dude, really, dog? Really? I just couldn't believe with this man that really asked me these questions. Like, dog, dude, really?
Yeah, like, you got him, right?
I've never been a pharmacy, never been a shipping place. I've been saying, I mean, I'm a lot of things. You know, I'm a speaker, I'm a motivator, I'm a consultant, I'm a radio host, I'm a field reporter, I'm a DJ, I'm a lot of different things, entrepreneur, but pharmacy ain't one of them. Shipping ain't one of them. And I can't help you with those needs. If you have relationship issues, I got you. You have issues with other things, I got you. But I cannot help you with those things, people. I can't do it. And I think that's why Alvin gets confused. He thinks I can do everything for him, but I can't. Folks, we're going to do this, folks. We're going to go to a break. we're going to do something different. We're going to go do a bad take part 3 because I got some takes I want to get off my chest as well for this Boss Report. We want Boss Report today. So, folks, check us out. PapaShow.com. Keep listening to the show. Hope you enjoyed our Alvin Doctor take. You love the unseen breath. You love UPS, don't you? Love the doctor take. The white coat place. You know, the white coat man. You know, feel this for me, boss. Blue sheet people. Great Alvin gems for you people. Up next, Bossman Show. We'll talk about that things one more time with you. Great. Check us out always on the web, on social media. Bossman Show.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back on the Bossman Show, a bonus bad take segment for you. Bonus bad take segment for you today, people. Bonus bad take. Jay, I was at a conference this week. A leadership conference for people in the radio business. Leadership conference or whatever. You know what conferences you should have refreshments or what have you. All they had at the conference was, Jay, 4 boxes of bagels from Panera Bread. No
Wow.
water, no juice, no coffee, no tea, just bagels. Now, I'm no bagel eater. Never ate one in my life before. To me, it looked like donuts that are breaded, okay? That's what it looked like to me. A breaded donut. I saw jabronis dipping them in white crap, I guess it's cinnamon or whatever crap, sugar, whatever the hell it was. Jelly, different things that dipping the bagels in. But there were nothing to drink with the bagels. They were just bagels, different kinds of Panera bread. I'm like, what are we doing here? I don't understand. Conference only has bagels as the offering of refreshment with nothing to wash it down with.
What is going on here? I mean, that's a conference. You don't treat guests and patrons like that. How are you going to have bagels of all things? Like, anybody who's eaten a bagel before, they're chewy and they're hard to swallow without having something to wash it down with. I've had bagels before personally. You have to have something to wash it down with. That's quite cheap.
That's what I thought. And people were coughing and getting it choked down their throats. And I guess you would. You're eating a tough bagel with nothing to wash it down with. I'm like, who was the planning person? So let's get bagels with a drink with it. Like, really?
Yeah, at least have something to drink. They already ordered 4 boxes of bagels. They could have ordered, like, a thing of water. And the thing about it is that those packages of water don't cost that much. You can get, like, a 32-bottle thing of water for, like, $3.99. They could have easily bought, like, 3 or 4 of those. That would have been plenty.
That was my thoughts. Like, look, like, first of all, you got bagels. Now, I don't eat bagels. Like I said, I don't ever had one before. But people looking like, this all we got is bagels to eat? We in there 2 hours, okay? One day conference, leadership conference, 2 hours. Bagels. No juice, no water, no tea, no nothing. Folks are coughing. People are trying to chew. It's chewing away. Like, you can tell they're having a hard time with nothing to drink with it. And I'm like, first of all, bagels, they look kind of tough to me in the grade how to chew it, as you kind of mentioned. So if it was me and I'm a bagel, I'm gonna give me some drink outside the conference room. I'm not gonna go into my Panera Bread bagel without anything to drink, dipping in these different dipping things you had, and look like a fool choking on myself. Not happening.
I wouldn't either. I'm not about to sit there and suffer for nobody.
And the 5 ladies who put the conference on, I'm like, what were you thinking?
Yeah, 5 of them were involved in the conference. You mean to tell me that not one of them had enough sense, like, you know what, let's make sure that these people have something to drink? Because there were about like 50 of y'all there, right?
50. It was on the roster was 54 people that signed up for the conference, plus the 5 facilitators, the trainers of the conference who was putting the conference on. So In that room, there was 59 people in that room. 4 boxes of 24-count bagels.
So they knew ahead of time that there was going to be around like 50 or so, 50, 60 people at this conference.
Correct.
So yeah, then that was poor planning on their part, in my opinion, because it's like, you know a certain amount of people are going to be there. They knew to provide a snack. Okay, beverages always go with snacks. You can't have snacks and not have beverages. It doesn't work like that. There should have been something to drink, regardless, even if it was just something like bottled water.
It said it was from 11 to 1. You should, okay, it's near lunchtime. They might be thirsty. Let's mix in a water or two. You bring out these bagels. It kept saying, have you a bagel? What we gonna wash it down with, lady? Have you a bagel? I'm like, that's why I text you. I don't understand bagels. Like, I don't get bagels. I don't know what the. I was like, I'm not impressed by these bagels. Screw them. I don't want this crap. Give me a donut. Give me a Dunkin' donut or a Krispy Kreme donut. Because those are easy to wash down. A donut, you can eat it without drinking. If it's sweet, it's easy to get to your esophagus. It's not hard. But if you have a bagel, you have to chew it down and chomp it down. A donut kind of melts in your mouth almost.
Yeah, it does. Especially them fresh ones. Yeah, they're really soft. They melt in your mouth. Yep.
So I'm sitting here perplexed, like, really? Lady kept saying, Miss McHenry, do you want you a bagel? Hell no, I don't want one. You have to cuss, sir. I didn't want one. Hell no, I don't want one. I mean, why you asking me a question? Why are you cussing? Well, I'm here. You have these, quote, bagels and nothing to drink with them. I mean, it's a conference. We don't need beverage. What?
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that in my life.
What kind of take is we got a conference we don't need beverages? What kind of take is that?
I've never heard of that because at the end of the day, the places I've been to, at even the cheapest level or the bare minimum level, you'll at least have a area where you can get coffee at. That's at the bare minimum.
Exactly.
But they had nothing. Like, they were just bone dry.
Panera Bread bagels. Have at it, people.
And they thought this was a good idea to talk about we don't need beverages. So that tells me that they all made this conscious effort to not have beverages there for y'all.
Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? This can't be real life. Like, I was that pissed. Like, I'm sitting there like, that's why I text you. I'm sitting there trying not to go off. They talking about, do you want a bagel? Why do you care? like, why do you care? Why do you think I want a bagel, lady? I would have got one if I wanted one, you know?
Exactly.
Like, obviously, I would in your bagels you offered me for penance or my love offering of your bagels. No, lady, I don't want that garbage. Hey, what's wrong with you? Are you having a good day? Hell no. Why? Why are you cussing? Because there are bagels in my face that I don't like. I don't understand them. I don't care for them. I don't care. Like, lady, this is terrible. And Jay, I'm going to tell you, these jabronis pay $24.99 for those bagel packs. So,
that's some expensive bagels.
You spend at bare minimum $96.99 on bagel. No, that ain't the right number. You're supposed to do $24.99 times 4. Live on the air doing the math here.
That's around $100.
So $99.96 before taxes. In Georgia, taxes at 6% here in Georgia. Let's see what the tax on that is. So, yeah, you in the hundreds. You're in the 100 percentile, ladies. And you with your bagels, huh? Like, come on, man. Like,
they would have been better off just to buy donuts, like you said. It would have been cheaper, and they still would have been able to have more money to spend on water or beverages. But they spend $100 on bagels? That's stupid.
Exactly. Trying to be fancy, I guess. Those Panera Bread bagel boxes. Like, please.
Yeah, that's what that was, because Panera's not cheap. There's a couple Paneras around my area, and I don't go to them.
$1 a bagel, huh?
Pretty much.
Nah, I'm good. So yeah, that was the conference. Like, come on, I'm not about to deal with this. But she was like really upset. I want to take one home with you, lady. Why? I said to you, I don't like these damn things. Well, just try one. You'll like it. It's Panera, lady. I'm trying not to cuss you out right now. Please let me go in peace.
Yeah, she was really pushing her luck.
I'm like, I'm trying to be nice and not curse you out right now because I was annoyed. Like, I'm be honest with you, Jay. The conference was I couldn't, because I was so angry about these bagels, I didn't know when we talked about it at the conference. I was like, whatever. I checked out at the point of the bagels. I was done. I had no idea.
Bagels really got to you.
Yes, they did. I had no knowledge of what we talked about. They talked about, because at that point, that bagel take, I was finished. I was checked out at that point. What? So I had no idea what we discussed. So when you reconvene in July, maybe I'll figure it out, catch back up. But today, I'm like, nope. This bagels are throwing me off for good. I have to take on this conference today. I am here just to get my credit for being here. Screw you. Like, that's all I could do. Like, for real. Bagels. But what a low-key take was jabronis choking on bagels. That was real low-key. I kind of enjoyed that take, though. I really did. That's totally, when you have about, Jay, I counted 4 people who choked on bagels. It was coughing.
That ain't cool.
See, I'm not crazy here. We just want to have some damn beverages for these jabronis.
The fact that these people are choking, I should have already told them something, that they needed to have something to wash them down with, because it ain't just one person. It affected 4 people there.
We almost had 2 more, but they got the bagels down without choking, which kind of made me sad, unfortunately. I was cheering for a choking. I am not gonna lie, I was cheering for a choking.
What?
I was so angry that I was cheering for choking. I'm not gonna lie, I was so angry. I was cheering for choking. I really was.
Wow.
You presented me with bagels as my refreshment. Screw you. So I lost all of my morals and values at that point. I just said, screw this. So
yeah, you didn't even care by that point.
Yeah, I was training for injury and harm, and I almost got it. Just as to prove my point, this is a bad take, and it about happened. I'm like, really? I was like, I'm not helping your ass. You can choke away. I'm not helping you. You ate that on your own, not me. That's your problem, not mine. So,
man.
That was today at the regular issue conference in Atlanta. I'm not gonna say where we was at. I don't want to blaze people and put them on blast too much more, but yeah, it was bad. So, folks, that was Bone's bad take. Panera Bread, the Bagel Conference, we're gonna call it. The Bagel Conference. Check
the Bagel Conference.
Check that out on the website. The Bagel Conference. We're gonna gloss that. We got ups. We got Unseen Breath. We got the white coat place. And we got the Bagel Conference take. Check these takes out at bossmanshow.com. Up next, you've been waiting on it. It's the Boss Report after the break on the Bossman Show.
Till the tears run down from my eyes, Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love.
Alexa, play hits from Queen.
Okay.
Somebody to love. Somebody.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
All right, folks, back on the Bossman show. To the Boss Report. Jay, we had 3 exciting bad take segments today. I know you enjoyed those segments.
That was pretty funny.
Yes, indeed. Now it's going to get really crazy with the Boss Report. So, folks, you've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. First story, Jay, is this. The story is pretty terrible. Fair or foul, school district is going to serve cold sandwiches to kids who owe lunch money to the cafeteria.
That's just wrong. My whole thing is the kids have nothing to do with whether the lunch was paid for or not. And honestly, I feel that all schools should give free lunch to kids. I mean, they're there all day anyway. That's just cruel.
Exactly. I agree with you there. That's a pretty pathetic take by that school district. And summer body Barty, Cardi B admits she surgically sucked out her post-pregnancy fat. Also recently said that she wants to get her box tuned up. Oh my God.
I ain't never heard of, what does that even mean to get a box tuned up? I mean, I know what you're referring to, but how does someone tune up their, area?
Yes. And it brings me to another take that we're going to get into. But on station here in Atlanta, Jay, there was a radio commercial for vagina tightening and also vagina steaming. What in the hell is that on radio station? What is that, first of all? Why is it even on the radio station? Like, it should be on a late night station or something. Not vaginal tightening and vaginal steaming. So Cardi B wants to get these two procedures done with her box for quote tune up, I guess.
Yeah, it's probably what it is. I didn't know that they were running commercials for those type of procedures or those type of, conditioning things.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's something I wouldn't want to get if I was a female. I'm just saying. I think it'll go back to normal on its own after a baby. I suspect. I don't know that to be true. I suspect it'll go back to normal. But Cardi B, do your thing, Huffy. Do your thing. Henny by the buttload. Wisconsin man was caught stealing, get this, over $1,500 of hen dog from Costco.
He had $650 worth of hen dog. What's hen dog?
Hennessy.
Oh. All right. Yeah, sometimes I don't get the lingo, but he walked out of there with $650 worth of Hennessy?
Yeah, like my man went there to Lucas party and stole it, man. Like, for real, dog. Yeah, it's really
Dang.
Yes, indeed. Oh, my, we have the Tinder swindler strikes again. A woman says a couple of con man scammed her out of $200,000 after being a, quote, Israeli millionaire off of Tinder. Like, come on, really? You got Tinder scam?
People need to stop it.
Yes.
How does somebody still fall for these scams, especially online?
Exactly. Don't know.
It's a catfish. Half the time, these people are not who they say they are. I used to watch the Dr. Phil show like way back when. Sometimes you'd have these guests that they got scammed in a love scam. Overseas, but they thought the person was in the United States, and, every time you turn around, they had some type of issue or problem that they needed financial help with. Then they find out that wasn't even the person to begin with. They stole somebody else's photo, and they don't even live in the country at all. So people need to stop, wake up. Like, there's no reason to still be falling for these things.
Exactly. And we got a badge now, Florida. Florida church patron arrested after pulling out a fake dildo trying to stick up a woman's rectum during First Communion.
What's up with these church stories where these guys keep on doing these things in different areas, and every time they're either going to an altar call or during communion, they're trying to be slick with some type of sexual act?
I don't get it.
What is going on here?
You're not slick, my man. You're in the middle of the front of the church. You're not slick. How about get her downstairs in the basement maybe, or at the church kitchen maybe, and talk to her and run your game in the middle of service doing communion? Like, my man, really?
Yeah, you don't do that. Come on now. That's not the time to try to get with somebody or try to be slick. Oh, come on. Do better.
We got another little slow story. Same slow story right here. Florida man arrested after pouring water on a woman's butt, doing altar call, saying he was want to see her in that dress wet.
What is going on with I'm so confused right now. What is this like? I don't understand. Is this some type of theme that's happening? Why do people think that this is okay to do this in church? Even if they weren't in church, like, what makes them think that these actions are okay?
Let's see, just pour water this time and not try to enter via his own self or a fake entrance. Like, he poured water. At least it wasn't other things.
I would have been pissed if I was that woman. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody just poured water on me for no reason. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I would be too. That's pretty messed up. We got this more money, more problems. Floyd Mayweather and jewelry store dispute over, get this, a stone that cost over $1 million. My Lord. Wasted money.
What kind of stone is that? That cost $1 million. Jeez.
Wasted money.
Yeah, that is wasting money. I feel like I know Floyd got a lot of money, but even if I had that type of money, I'm not about to spend $1 million on a piece of jewelry. That's just insane.
Yep. It's been rumored that Joe Budden and Santana are breaking up. Well, this is what happened. He was caught creeping in Miami with geriatric junk lover Jasmine Kendrick.
I'm not familiar as to who Jasmine Kendrick is.
Me neither. I know Joe
Budden. I don't feel as bad.
I have no idea who that healthy is. Some random he was screwing on South Beach, obviously.
Pretty much.
Said they was caught right near Fisher Island in Miami in the water. One of those man-made islands. Jay, let me stop this take by saying, back in the 20s and 1920s, I don't know how they made these man-made islands in Miami. Like Fisher Island, Miami Beach was man-made as well. I don't understand it. I don't know how you man-make an island. So it's just, I don't get it. But they did it. So, Joe Budden out there in the water with her. Got caught. Dummy.
That's so disrespectful. My whole thing is that if somebody's in a relationship, if they don't want to be with that person anymore, let that person know. But to turn around and creep with somebody else, I feel like that's just so disrespectful. Just break it off.
I agree. We back to Florida again. We have Florida dumbasses. White gang sought to punish black member with alleged sodomy and misspelled racist tattoo. F,Nigr.
That's Niger, not
yes,
not the other one.
Exactly. So you punch somebody with sodomy. That's sick. Also,
that's very sick.
Nah, definitely.
Florida people need to get it together.
I agree. And Joyner Lucas puts Raisin Laden Tammy Lorene DMs on blast after he asked God to kill her on new song Devil's Work.
He asked God to kill Tommy?
Yes.
How did somebody go and ask God to kill somebody else? That's not how this works.
Exactly, like my man.
What?
You can't go to God and say, can you kill X, Y, Z, A, B, C? Like, that's not how it works, player. That's not how it works, dog. Woo-wee. I tell you, dude's tripping. We got Hands Off the Queen. Diana Ross slams TSA for an intrusive pat down of her old cougar dickness.
Well, what's her definition of intrusive?
Filling up on the box of posterior.
Oh yeah, they were being disrespectful. That was unnecessary.
Yeah, some of them TSAs can get kind of touchy
And there was no need for that anyway because they have that wand that they wave you with. Like when you go to the metal detector, if it goes off, they have the metal wand that they can quickly wave you with. It just takes a few seconds. They send you about your business. So that whole pat down that they were doing was unnecessary.
Very much so. They claim that in search of boxes, people hide quote drugs in their box. Now, I can go with that take. That's true. People do hide drugs in their box. I agree with that. Still, doing a little bit too much.
They were doing too much unless she gave some type of probable cause. Whether people do that or not, I feel like that was intrusive for them to do her like that.
Yes, indeed. And we got Florida going wild. Florida man fires a gun at teens to get them to leave the community pool.
Okay, that's a little extreme. He wanted that community pool for himself.
Exactly, man. For real, dog. You hitting them with the flex over, baby. Really? Man.
Yeah, that's too extra. There's no reason to be shooting off a gun at teens just for them to get out of the community pool so that you can have the community pool for yourself. That's not how this works.
Get there, right?
Wow, people is getting crazier and crazier by the minute.
Yes, indeed. And we got this love and knockout. Brittany Taylor says that Remy Ma needs to be prosecuted to the fullest degree. It's a serious. This ain't TV. She broke my jaw.
Oh, dang. Remy Ma broke her jaw?
Yeah.
Dang. She punched her hard.
Yeah. Remy tripping. She's still with that. She's still with it, though. She tripping, though.
Yeah, she needs to get it together, to at least stay out of jail. She already spent time in jail already. Why risk going back?
Yeah.
That's silly.
Very silly. Florida crazies, Cape Coral crook dons a dress and bonnet and commands motorized cart to not so sneakily steal $4.50 worth of Similac from a local store.
What? That's what people are doing now?
Yeah.
Homeboy, grown man dressing up in a dress and a bonnet at that?
Yes. Still some Similac from a local store.
Really?
Yeah.
To steal formula? Come on, man. Do better.
Yes, indeed. Do better. We got pupil prejudice. Ohio student banned from prom over racist proposal signs. Promposal signs.
Oh, I think I did see that. Something about at least he's not black or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yes. Or at least I'm not an N-word, and at least I don't pick cotton, blase Skippy.
Yes, at least he doesn't pick cotton or something like that, yep. Yeah, that was pretty sleazy. I thought that was really disrespectful. If he got banned from prom, I don't feel sorry for him. He brought that on himself.
The last one we got is this. They do anything for cuffs. Arrest warrant issued for obviously ornery Offset after property damage incident at an Atlanta area Target.
So Offset went into a Target and damaged the property?
He broke somebody's cell phone trying to take a picture of him in Target. He's walking out.
Okay, all that's done. My whole thing, I don't get some of these people. My whole thing is when you reach a certain level of celebrity, it should automatically be expected by default that if you go into a public area, such as Target or the mall or wherever, that you're going to have people that are fans that know who you are that are going to try to take pictures. Now, all he had to do if he didn't want to take pictures or didn't want to be bothered, he could have just said, I'm sorry, I'm not doing pictures right now. And just leave it alone. But to turn around and break the person's cell phone, that's ridiculous.
Very much.
And what was he doing at Target anyway? I didn't know they shop at Target.
Me neither. I had no clue. Like, bruh, you at Target in Alpharetta? Okay, bruh, I see you.
Yeah, he's a multimillionaire, so I'm thinking he'd be like, I don't know, at the mall or something, or some specialty store.
Yeah, he was at Target in Alpharetta. I know right where he was at. Up George 400. Right where he was at, he got messed up a bit. So, yeah, folks, that's the Boss Report. So, Jay, what is your take on today's Entertainment Hour of Power?
I'm still confused as to why Offset was shopping at Target.
Yeah, that. What's next? He'll be shopping at Goodwill or Kohl's or Big Lots. What's next for Offset?
Kohl's ain't that bad, but Target, because, I don't know, I guess Target's known for, low-cost goods. I mean, Target's pretty much where everybody goes to. It's kind of Offset. That's like saying Beyonce and Jay-Z are shopping at Target or Walmart. That's why I'm just like caught off guard with that.
I'm not gonna lie, I've not been to Target in like, I've been shopping Target in like, damn, how many? I can't remember. Like 10 years of being in Target. It's like 10 years. I don't know what's in Target.
Dang, that's a long time.
I don't know what's in the store. I don't know what's in the store. I don't know what they sell. I'm like, they ain't been there 10 years. So I have no idea what they sell at the Red Dot. Like, I shop at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Kohl's to a degree, JCPenney to a degree. I don't go in Macy's or Dillard's. Don't do that. So I don't know what's in them stores. Or I shop on Amazon, Jay, not Amazon, like Alvin said. Amazon. And they ship their boxes to me. Not because I'm just shipping people. They ship them to me, to my home. You know, I'm just saying.
Yep.
All right, folks. That's this week's Entertainment Hour Power. Check us out on the Bossman Show website. Check out this week. We got the Bagel Conference take. We got the White Coat plays, and we got the Ups take for you as well, DUI man. And we also got the rodent who killed themselves by eating rodent. They caused their own deaths in Montana Police. Check them out at bossmanshow.com.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.